All right, Coach, we'll start things off with Mike Singer.
Hey, Michael, can you kind of talk about the urgency that you saw from Nikola to start the fourth quarter? Games kind of hanging in the balance, and he kind of took over right then.
Yeah, I ran Jamal the whole third quarter. I got Nikola out around the 3-minute mark of the third, knowing I was going to start him, and he was going to have to lead us to the victory, which he did. But it wasn't just Nikola in that fourth quarter. Nikola has another triple-double, was great. Jamal Murray kept us in the game the whole night. I thought he set the tone early, being aggressive, looking for his offense, scored 36 points, and did so very efficiently. But I also felt that Facu Campazzo, Monte Morris, Michael Green, PJ Dozier, the other 4 players on the court with Nikola were real instrumental in that run as well. And that's what we need that from Jamal and Nikola. Those are our best players. We need that from them. But tonight we got contributions from a lot of other people. As I mentioned, a guy like Facu off the bench hit 5 threes, Michael Green knocking down shots, Monte, PJ, so on and so forth. So we weren't great tonight, but we got to win, and we needed to win. So we play them in a couple of days. We'll have to be better, even better than we were tonight.
Next, we'll go to Kendra Andrews.
Michael, you just touched on what I was going to ask you about, which is the bench. After the Suns game, you said that, you had to figure out how to get these guys more involved. They all finished in the positive on the plus minus tonight. So how good is that to see them be able to do that? And then particularly with Facu, who has struggled to make a meaningful impact, how good is it to see him find a rhythm out there?
It was great. Obviously I cut the rotation down a little bit. Only played 9 guys. Isaiah Hartenstein, who has been playing, didn't get in tonight. What I loved about Isaiah was he was the first guy off the bench all night long, cheering on his teammates. And we're going to need Isaiah. But tonight we went with 4 guys off the bench, and they were terrific, Kendra. Facu, you knew he was going to break out. The guys played at a high level in the Olympics, at the World Championships, and the biggest games over in the EuroLeague. So it was great to see that. And even more impressive than Facu's performance was how happy the entire locker room was for him. So we needed this. Let's be honest. Now, we were 1-4 going into this game, and this is the win that we needed, and thank goodness we got.
Next, we'll go to Federico Rojas.
Evening, Coach. Congrats on the win. I remember
You're muted, Federico.
Am I? Can you hear me?
All right, we'll go to Leandro Fernandez.
Hey, Coach. How was the challenge to find the correct place and role for Facu in this rotation, considering that he didn't play a lot during the first couple of games and that he played more off the ball during these games?
Yeah, I mean, we've been searching for a group of guys that could play well, play together, and play, most importantly, efficiently on both ends. And we knew that Minnesota was going to play a lot of small ball. And so we did the same thing. And when you can put guys like Facu, Monte, PJ out there with a Nikola Jokic and JaMychal Green, now you have a lot of playmaking, passing, shot-making ability. One of my favorite stats that night, we had 34 assists. Nikola had 12 of those, but the ball was flying, and that's always fun to watch, and that's when we're at our best. So, it's not easy, for Facu, for all of our new players. You're coming to a new team, a new system, and it doesn't happen overnight. We've had a lot of continuity the last couple of years. Well, this year, JaMychal Green is brand new. Facu Campazzo is brand new. Isaiah Hartenstein is brand new. So trying to get those guys integrated, getting them comfortable, it's going to take some time. And tonight was a good night, and hopefully we can build on that.
All right, Coach, we got time for one more. We'll go to Nicole with Tab Deportes.
Hi, Coach. First, congrats for the win.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Your second unit looked more aggressive and defensive, as you asked, especially Campazzo with the steals in the first half. What is your balance after the game with them?
I thought this was the best version of Facundo Campazzo that you could imagine. And I know it's been frustrating for him not playing to the ability that he knows he's capable of, that I know he's capable of. And tonight was his night, and I'm glad you brought that up. It wasn't just the 5 threes. It was also the defense. Facu's a guy that people don't understand. He is a very good on-ball defender. He's a pest. He gets into people. He has active hands. He takes charges. So that's why I love Facu Campazzo, because he plays on both ends of the floor. And tonight was a great night for him, and he was a big part of us getting this win.
Thanks, Coach.
You guys like the beeping in the background? This is good stuff. Adios, amigos.
All right, we'll get things started with Mike Singer.
Hey, Jamal, 67 points you've scored in the last 2 games. What has clicked for you when you kind of look back at it?
Just playing basketball. Nothing really, honestly. I'm just playing my game like I do every other night. I'm just making more shots than you guys expect. So just doing what I do. And making winning a priority. That's all we care about.
All right, next we'll go to Federico Rojas.
Hey, Jamal, good evening. Congrats on the win. What's your opinion and your consideration on Campazzo's impact tonight on the second unit and in the second half?
Great job. When he's like active defensively and reading passing lanes and saving us on the fast break and then making some threes here and there and making great passes, like that's just his game. So it was good to see him finally get into rhythm. It took him a little while, but it's good to have him have a game where he can, see where he needs to be in certain spots in certain areas and just playing more. We haven't played a whole lot together, so for him to get a little rhythm like that, means a lot, especially going forward. And we see this team in 2 days, so hopefully he can carry that on.
Next, we'll go to Kendra Andrews.
Hey, Jamal, you just mentioned Facu, continuing to get his footing against this same team in 2 days. But do you think for the team as a whole, it will help to continue for you guys to get in a rhythm playing the same team twice and then hopefully carrying that on to the rest of the opponents?
It's not my first rodeo playing to 2 teams, the same team twice in a row. But for him, yeah, especially if he knows the plays or knows coming or knows personnel or knows how they're going to be guarding for the next game, that means a lot. So I'm definitely going to watch film and like I said, he's gonna get his open. He knows how to play basketball. He knows how to hoop. He just hasn't played with us a whole lot. So like I said, it's good to see him get in a rhythm, make some shots, and make some huge defensive plays as well.
Next, we'll go to Joel Rush.
Hey, Jamal. You had a pretty good amount of run with a lot of the bench guys tonight. Do you feel like your chemistry with them is getting to a place where it wasn't quite there at the beginning of the season?
You're asking me like I'm a newbie or like I'm some rookie. I'm fine, guys. I played with this team for 5 years. I'm a vet on the team. I'm not worried about me playing with the second group. Joker in foul trouble. I'm just trying to help out in any way I can, just get guys organized even when I'm not on the ball. But yeah, I know these guys in and out. So, just good to see him, catch some rhythm in our offense and be able to play off each other.
All right, we'll go back to Mike Singer.
Hey, Jamal, Malone said you guys were all pretty happy for Facu, I'm assuming in the locker room. What did it look like in the post-game locker room? Were you guys, how did you celebrate kind of his best game so far?
Just, what we normally do.
Okay.
Get him up, be loud. Fat, the whole bench was up and he was hitting threes. Every play he made was like a huge play. He just plays so hard. You appreciate guys that play hard every night, even when they don't have their shot going or struggling a little bit. To see him kind of break the ice in himself and just play free, like I said, meant a lot. And we're gonna need him moving forward. Like I said, it was just good to see him actually, go there and see his potential, see what we know he can do.
All right, Jamal, that'll do it. Appreciate it.